Hello everybody, Philly Crypto Trading Plus. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and everybody else, how you doing? If you're a little bit confused, guys, by this volatility going on in the market, you want to add some clarity and some rhyme or reason, or some technical, or you even want to learn technical analysis and get some clarity and focus on what's going on, you're definitely in the right place. So what we're going to cover today, guys, we're going to talk about LITECOIN. We're going to cover the parallel channels, the wedges, a broadening wedge, which I believe is forming. We're going to talk a bit about the Fibonacci extensions as well. And then, of course, make sure you stick around to the end because we're going to give the new upper targets. As if you don't know or not, we hit the last one rather quickly that I called. So we're going to cover all that today, guys. So with that in mind, let's get right to it. First, we're going to look at, this is a 4-hour chart that we're looking at of LITECOIN. So notice the parallel channel that we got forming, guys. Okay. Now what we've done is we busted out of our parallel channel, getting to the upper prices. 0.78 Fibonacci is at the 235 area. Okay. So we kind of get a little bit above that, but right now we might be just getting a bit ahead of ourselves right now. So we've got really the really an upper trend line, which is the upper bar of the parallel channel. So we may in fact come back to retest this before we go higher. You know, that's why we watch. But something else more important I wanted to show you here is this. And by the way, guys, this is a 4-hour time frame. Okay. So we have a nice little wedge forming here, guys. Notice these green lines right here and right here. Bear with me, guys. I'm fighting with my today. Okay. So we've got a nice trend line here, nice little wedge going on here. Okay. So notice we busted up and out of there. Okay. And so we can use this as a trend line. We can use this as a trend line. Needless to say, this is on a 4-hour time frame. So again, our targets to look for right now, 248.53 is the one Fibonacci retracement. We're at the 235. Couple levels to look at here in the 217 area, as well as the 231 that I talked about. That was the target that we in fact hit. So what we can see about this, guys, is we have a nice base price here, nice support forming at the 216.5, 217 area here, which happens to be about the bottom of this lower parallel channel. Okay, you see the top here. So if we do get a pullback, guys, we'll be looking to see, you know, if we can hold this 230 area and of course the 224, and then even maybe the middle of this parallel channel. But we already know we got good support on any decent pullbacks at this 216.5, 217 area, just to give you an idea. Okay, so looking at the daily time frame, this is kind of interesting. What it looks like we may be forming here, guys, is a rising, broadening wedge. See here? Notice how we've touched this a couple different times now. So we may, in fact, go ahead and test the upper channels. Okay? We're going to watch. Remember, guys, every day is a chapter to the story. This is why we watch. So we're looking at the possibility of coming up into this 248, 250 area again. Second circumstance supporting that. That being said, again, at 230, we'll be looking to see if we can hold on any pullbacks. Now, on the upper part of that, realistically, guys, we're going to be looking for some upper targets. I really think that this upper target of 300 will end up getting hit. But remember, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We don't go up in a straight line. So we'll come back a little, probably. We're going to see where we test in any pullbacks. But something I wanted to show you really interesting was this. We may have a double bottom forming here, guys. Take a look here. Boom, 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 boom. So this can be considered to be the neckline right here, guys. Okay? So we've busted up through that neckline, and if in fact this is a double bottom, then we should be off to the races. And a lot of times we'll look at here, the bottom of this bottom, 198, and the top 230. You put about 30 onto that, boom, boom, you get about 260, which also puts us at 258, 260, anywhere from 250, 260, let's just say. That's going to be our next target that we're looking at, okay, guys? But on the daily time frame, really, guys, this is where we're going to be heading to next, I think. When I say next, I don't mean right away. I mean in the coming weeks, okay? Because we've talked about this before, guys. If you recall the Ethereum, we talked about that. We've been hitting these upper targets. We've hit this target. There's no reason to think that we can't start continuing up and hitting these targets. So I hope this has been helpful to you guys. If you like what you hear and you see, please share, like, subscribe, and make sure you hit that like button. It's really important to me as well. Yeah, I got to pay for my pet rocks. You know what I'm saying? So do that for me. I definitely appreciate that. With that in mind, guys, we're going to get into Zcash next as well. However, I want you to watch this next video if you want to learn more about this stuff. Watch this next video next. Okay? Take care.